Welcome back to Gossip Media for the latest in pop culture, fashion, music, celebrity gossip, entertainment news, and business highlights. Let's get to today's stories. So, dancehall queen Spice and Bambi from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta are trolling each other on social media and dissing each other in songs. This beef started when Spice decided to do a cast album and invited Amy and Bambi to be a part of it. But Amy and Bambi were not on speaking terms because Bambi started dating one of Amy's exes without saying anything to Amy, who felt like she was owed an explanation because she considered Bam a friend. So after Amy found out, of course, she and Bam kept going back and forth. They were being disrespectful to each other. So once they got into the booth and decided to do the cast album, they were on a trip to the UK, and Amy was telling Bam that her original song was not a diss song until she got in the studio with Spice, and Spice said something insinuating that Bambi dissed her, so she should diss Bambi on the song. So Bam said the same here, and they started alluding to the fact that Spice is messy, so Bambi decided to confront her about it. When she confronted Spice, Spice said, "Oh, that's not true." So she called Amy, and Amy said, "That's not what I said to you, Bam. You're weird." And, they kept going back and forth. So Spice decided that she is going to take Bambi off of the cast album, and she was having a discussion with Kirk, Rashida, Scrappy, and here is the video.
To put out our song, I'm not going to. Bambi have 11 listeners on Spotify. Oh, girl, I'm finna go. Like, no, what are we talking about here?
So I guess what Spice said made Bambi upset, so she reposted a scene from Love and Hip Hop with the caption, "Who is my biggest hater? Spice got 11 BBLs, Scrappy got $11 and 11 baby mamas. I'ma just save the rest for another time." After that, Mama D and Scrappy responded to Bambi. Let's listen.
You so dumb, even a dog won't bite the hand that feed it. Me and my family have been kind to your dumb ass. You and your goddamn broke back mountain family. You're never grateful because you don't even thank my son for even bringing you on the show. And all this my son has done for you, this the thanks he get when Spice is the one that said what she said and dare to go against the throne of grace. See, that's what make a dumb a dumb. Now you think you some big lying bullshit. What you are is a big linebacker. You wide back, yellow big giraffe walking. And you'll never stand up to the armor of God. Nevertheless, the armor of the goddamn palace. And there you go. There you go. Acting like a...
I'm saying, I'm glad I got out of that, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you, Lord God, in Jesus' name. I thank you for blessing me. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for blessing me, God. I can't even, I used to think it was a problem to go forward in life. Man, it was a blessing to go forward in life. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. And y'all can side with that motherfucker. I don't even give a f no more. I'm that happy. I'll be telling my mama, listen, I tell my mama all the time, I'm like, hey, I don't care what y'all say about me. I'm happy that I'm over here. I'm blessed. I'm in good spirit. I'm still able to raise my kids. God is providing all the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to pay the girl child support. No, it don't matter. I don't care what she say about me. I don't care nothing about it, because you can't be broke and pay the child support that I pay and still live in the same house that I live in and have the jewelry and live the life I live. You can't do it and be broke and have $11. I'm sorry. And I take care of my kids when they at my house and when they at their mama house. So at the end of the day, I can't nobody that beg a judge for child support money and tell me nothing about broke or $11 or nothing. You can't. You can't. And I'm the one that put you in position. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you'll just be Malaysia's friend. Sorry to put you in it, Malaysia. I love you. And I know you're going to be in it regardless because that's your friend, but you don't ever say nothing bad about me. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But still, you'll just be her friend. You know what I'm saying? On basketball wise. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, anywho, God brought you here. I'm not the sole person that, or the spirit that got you there, but I was the tool, then the vessel that got you there that God used. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not God blesses people who he want to bless. I can't bless nobody unless God tell me to. And, I do certain things. I got to state the facts. And I'm going to keep the facts because can't nobody sit up here and I don't give a how bad a motherfucker glow up. Y'all going to see. Y'all going to see what happened. Y'all going to see the real. Y'all going to see the real. And when y'all see it, I just want the same energy y'all gave me when y'all heard lies. I want the same energy y'all gave me and y'all gave my mama when y'all heard lies. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact that only the ones that believe this person are ones that's like that person. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. I don't give a fuck in any kind of weather. You dig what I'm saying? So I know that. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn to not get irritated. Learn how to not get frustrated and let this take me out because I will be on here mumbling and ranting and you wouldn't even understand what I'm saying. So I had to come on here this time so you can understand what I'm saying and speak all facts. Speak all facts. I don't want to lie on nobody. I don't want nobody lying on me. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, this is the contest that I want to have with baby mama number 2 and mama D. This is what I want. This is what we need to do. We're not talking about what's on TV now. We already done filmed it. We already done filmed that. Ladies, we already done filmed that. What we gonna do is, let's not say each other's name. Let's not talk about each other. I don't care what's on TV. That's on TV already. If y'all talking about each other or talking about me or whatever. Let's not say Scrappy name. I'm talking about now. Not on TV, I'm talking about on Instagram, on social media. Let's not use Scrap for clout. Let's get our own clout. Let's do what we got to do the, you know what I'm saying? Don't use baby daddy. No. Don't use son. Just both of y'all, don't say each other's name. Don't talk about each other. Don't talk about me, because I could care less. I've tried not to even say nothing about you. I will not say your name ever again. I promise you. I will never get on a TV show and talk to you. I promise you I will never get on a TV show and say your name. I will not do an interview about you. I will not say anything. So there would be nothing to argue about. There would be nothing to get on Instagram about.
So shortly after, Bambi wasted no time and she dropped a diss song called 11, where she led everyone to her Spotify. And of course, she got more than 11 listeners now. So I listened the song and it is good. I love the beat. After that, Spice posted a picture of her in a studio with the caption, "Besties, studio time, 1 hour left. Do you want us to have some fun with Bam or not?" Spice then released her diss song called 11, and shortly after that, Bambi posted a video of her and her friends trolling Spice by tossing around a blue wig, and Spice clapped right back. Ouch. So Spice got a horse, put a blonde wig on the horse, and proceeded to brush the horse's teeth while having fun and laughing. Remember that on Love and Hip Hop, Diamond, which is one of Scrappy's exes, called Bambi horsey, and because she got her teeth done, and her teeth are larger than normal, and she has a lot of gums. That's why she alluded it to her being a horse. So I don't know, but Bambi made a post with a monkey with altered body and a blue wig, and the caption reads, "Girls spend $12,000 for a new body just to look like this." And then she wrote in her caption, "Go away, Bruce, we are tired. Stinky ass BBL be having the whole set smelling like saltfish." Now, I know for a fact that Spice will be clapping back hard with 2 D's. Okay? She did her diss song in English to be understood. Let's see if she'll keep it that way. But guys, who do you think won this round? Who will win overall? Keep in mind, Bambi has nothing to lose here but Spice. She has her reputation on the line, so she has to defend her queen title and reputation. But please comment down low and let us know whose winning, whose side are you on. Moving on. Vanessa Bryant revealed the upcoming collaboration between Nike and Kobe sneaker releases. I read the comments under the post, and some people are saying, why would they support her so she can get rich off of his money? And, just little petty stuff like that. And I'm like a little appalled because that is his wife. At least she's building on his legacy as she should. So many great men die whose legacy doesn't get built on as it should. I always talk about Bob Marley and Michael Jackson. Bob Marley has made such an impact musically to the point where his impact became a brand and his family can live off of for years to come. You have CDs, shirts, shot glasses, keychains, and a yearly show on his birthday in his home country, amongst other things. Michael Jackson has had the same impact and probably more. He was more famous than Bob, but his legacy stopped when he died with just music. Bob is still being nominated for Grammys. You've never heard Michael Jackson being nominated for a Grammy after his death, right? Michael Jackson's legacy could have turned into a brand like Bob Marley's. Even Elvis Presley's home became an attraction that gives tours thanks to his wife, Priscilla Presley. But what happened to Michael's home? It got sold for $22 million and is renamed Sycamore Valley Ranch. Now that shouldn't be the case with the impact that Mike had. But guess what? He had no one to turn his legacy into a brand. So give Vanessa some credit and support her if you are a true Kobe fan. That is why a wife is important. Now, the sneakers will be released on April 13th, 2025. So guys, go out and support if you are a true Kobe fan and you want to continue his legacy. I think he deserves that, and his wife is trying. A lot of people, as I've said before, their legacy stops when they die, right? Because they don't have anyone to flip it. So she's trying, she's making an effort. Support her, they look good. Moving on.
There are celebrities who have accepted the poly and non-monogamous relationships. Some we know, Will Smith and Jada, they've been open about they have an open relationship.
But Will like guys.
Huh?
Will like guys.
How you know?
I live in LA. Does that make sense to you?
No.
I live in Los Angeles. There's a lot of opportunities I don't get because the guys don't want me to see them with their boyfriends. And I've suffered from that. It's like everybody know anyway. Everybody know anyway. So I'm saying, like, do you think me saying Will like guys, because I said it and I can't take it back.
Yeah.
Because I believe it. I know it for the most part.
Okay.
By me saying that, I hope it doesn't strike a nerve in anybody, but I'm saying I live in LA.
Yeah.
And there's a lifestyle that is kept quiet.
A secret society.
Yeah. And it's like people like me suffer from this lifestyle because of the shame that some guys have of how they like to move. And I don't think that however you move is something you should hold against me. I think it's unfair.
Comedian Corey Holcomb spilled the beans on Hollywood's secret societies and mentioned Will Smith for being closeted. Now, these rumors have been going around ever since my eye were at my knees, so it's not shocking, especially since others has stepped forward and said the same thing, including one of Will's former bodyguards. It was also rumored for years that he and his wife Jada had an open relationship, which they denied until August Alsina confirmed that he was in a relationship with Jada and Will gave him his blessing. Now listen, Your personal life is yours and you're free to do whatever you want to do. So I don't believe that you should expose someone's sexual preference or whatever they like or any of that if it doesn't affect you directly, right? They've never approached you. It doesn't affect you because this man has kids. So just imagine his kids hearing all these rumors for all these years and like people talking about it, people taunting them and all of that. I feel like people are entitled to like what they like. They're entitled to do what they want to do. It's their life. You can't, be judging someone because you don't do the same thing. Even though I don't think he's judging, he's just exposing. But I feel like it's not his place to do so. But let us know what you think in the comments. Moving along. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Amy Luciano and Dwight Howard, former basketball player, called off their engagement after she found out that he was dealing with men in wigs, and there was also a domestic police report filed. Now, these two, I don't think they were together for a long time. However, when it became publicized, Dwight's ex spoke out about him, how he's abusive, and a lot of things, just exposing him. And look at that. The same thing she said came to light. So I'm not sure how this will be unfolding. However, it's not the first time that it was said that he likes trannies or men or whatever. It's not the first time, so it's not shocking. But I do wish that Amy will find true love. She's a beautiful girl, and everyone deserves that. So Gaza's first lady, Lisa Hyper, sat down to give her first interview since coming out of the Manic episode that she had in February to March. And she enlightened everyone on the things she was saying when she was in her episode. So she did mention that she is currently working on 5 albums, 3 EPs, and a mixtape called Dancehall Lyrical Queen, which is a mixture of hip hop and dancehall rhythm. She also explained how she was going to get signed by Rick Ross, but her manager sabotaged it. Her manager is Vybz Kartel. She explained how he stood her up and promised to help her shoot a video, and he did not fulfill his promises. And she was explaining that the reason why why she got triggered into going into her episode was because disappointment is a trigger for her. She said she is a person of principles, and that's why she acted erratic, because if you're not going to do something, let her know. Don't give her false hope. She said he's done it a lot to her in the past, and before he came from prison, she told him that, don't come out with the same attitude because I'm a grown up now, I'm different, and I'm serious. I want something serious. But he came back and he's still doing the same thing. She also said she has remained loyal despite whatever he has done to her. And to be honest, guys, I can honestly agree with her, because after years ago when the picture of her was released giving a blowjob to an unknown man that everyone knows is him because she confirmed it, at that time, in Jamaica, things like that are taboo. People enjoy that in private. When that picture got leaked, it completely ruined everything for her. And she was not the first person it happened to, right? It happened to Amelia Milk Sewell, who was a host on a TV show in the entertainment business, and ever since her video came out, she has not recovered. And I believe Lisa has not recovered also, because people, kind of look down on you. But even though it's a thing now, it still damaged her reputation. She also explained that her first musical mentor was Beanie Man. So she was explaining that Vybz Kartel knows how she is, but maybe when she acts crazy over him, it maybe turns him on, because she don't know why he keeps doing the stuff that he's doing. She was explaining her childhood and And she explained that she grew up with her sister, her aunt, and her father because her mother went to the Bahamas to live and she didn't really hear from her mom often. But her mother was a supermodel and she has a Bahamian sister. So clearly they don't really have a close relationship. And she explained also how disappointed she was when the picture got leaked because her dad was well known and people were seeing him and, just that embarrassment that she felt for him. She also said that she had a miscarriage for Dexter at 5 months pregnant and that the baby would have been 5 in February. But when she talks about Dexter Daps, it's always with love. You can tell that he has a special place in her heart. She genuinely loves this man. She respects him, she adores him, and she also said in the interview that it's because of the way he treated her. So, shout out to Dexter Daps, right? Because obviously her boss, who she's been having a fling with ever since she was like 16 or so, has not treated her the best. And she's always made that clear about Dexter Dabbs, saying that, he treats women well and he's, a nice person and she's always happy around him. She's at peace around him and stuff. So that's really nice to know that she experienced something positive. When her music was brought up and the interviewer said to her, you're lyrical and you're good, but I think you're going to have a little competition with Spice. She said, I don't see anyone as competition. Spice needs to read more because all her lyrics are the same. And that she is the only female in dance hall who can change up her voice. While others, you can identify that is them. You can't identify that every song she's on is her. So I really don't agree with that because everyone's voice has a certain pitch and tone, something unique. Like whenever someone hears your voice, they know that is you. So it's rare for people to actually change their voice completely. And I can identify Lisa's voice on any song. So I don't agree with that. But she also touched on the topic of Deva Brat when she was asked. And she was, like telling him not to call her name because he is a rapist. He was charged with rape, I think, 8 times. And he even tried raping her too. So she was, just addressing everything. And at one point in the interview, she said when the picture of her got released, her boss, Vybz Kartel, did damage control by releasing the Freaky Girls song. I don't think it was damage control because if someone you know for such a long time, they're the first person you've ever slept with in your life, they've continued to use you throughout the years, right? There could not be any form of love for them to put something out about you that they know will damage you. There's no love there. There's no respect there. He did it to humiliate you. He could have done it to any other girl, but he did not. He did it to her. So I don't think it was damage control. I think he was evil to do it. And I've always wondered, has he ever apologized to her? I would love to interview her myself so I can ask her, has he ever apologized for any of the things he's done to you? Like, has he ever said, I'm sorry, especially since now he came out of prison and he's saying he's a new person? Because when she got triggered the other day and she was ranting online and, saying all these things, I realized that she held back a lot, but she also said a lot of things that she went through. And I think it made persons develop an interest in her and also empathize with her because we didn't know a lot of the things she went through. For Cartel to cut her off over that when she forgave him after he released that picture on her, you need to give people the same grace you expect and you need to treat people how you want them to treat you, right? And he has kids, so let's see. but it was an interesting episode. I do realize that she's working hard. She did mention that she is blackballed in the industry, but she believes that now is her time and she will be getting all of the things that's due to her. She has a lot of business ventures that she's going to explore, and her albums, she will be putting them out. She also addressed persons who are saying that Vybz Kartel was away for 13 years and she has not released music for 13 years. That's not true. She released a lot of songs, they just were not getting the attention that I think some of them could have gotten to put her out there. I'm not sure how Vanessa Bling did it, but I feel like if Lisa should get a good manager and a good team to help her put herself out there in a more organized way, like start touring the small islands like Vanessa Bling did with the few songs that she had, and then release other songs. Lisa has a lot of nice songs though, so I think that's the journey, or that's the route she should take, and then we'll see improvement. Start with touring the small islands, and I would also love to see her on Sumfest, and I would love to see her on Freedom Street Europe, because everyone deserves a second chance, especially a person who has forgiven you over and over after you kept stabbing them in the back. Because I wasn't going to do it, honey. Oh, they asked her why did she chose Griselda Blanco as one of her alter egos. And she explained that she came from a mafia family too, which her mom's side, and that the universe brought Griselda Blanco to her, and she watched the biopic over and over again about 5 times, and she just felt connected, which is understandable. I can definitely relate to what she's saying. I just want to say I would love to see her win. I would love to see her get what she deserves, but she also has to put in the work, not only in the studio, but get a team, get persons who are willing to help you to move forward. Get you a team who says, okay, Lisa is available for booking for 5,000 US for any small island, and you build from there. That's how you do it. But if you're just always in the studio making songs and no one is playing your songs because you're not touring and stuff, you have to start somewhere. And I think that's a good place for her to start. Vanessa Bling did it, so she has to just follow and do that also. But I do wish her the best. I would love to see her win. And shout out to you, Lisa. But that's it for today, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!